Today's show is brought to you by Practical Law and the slogan, Start with Practical Law. You can also access it in that upper left-hand corner over here. Practical Law is written by rock stars like my buddy Lawrence, who have left the practice at the world's largest corporate law departments, law firms, and government agencies, and who write expert-level guidance that can help you do a thing like this BFOQ thing I hear you're working on. You can run that plain language search from the Practical Law homepage and get awesome results like this glossary entry that links you to the primary authority and to practice notes like this one. A practice note takes you through step by step. First do this, then do this, then do this. And by the time you get to the section that talks about a BFOQ, again, it connects you to that glossary definition, to the primary law, and to the main lines of cases. And now your job is really easy. How is that taxi driver different than the therapy provider, different than the security guard? Whoa, we have just told you the cases, the statutes, the CFR that you need to interpret. Keep in mind, too, you scroll down to the bottom of Practical Law to see other resources. And by the way, remember that you can save stuff to folders to pull it up later. You can also browse to this section within labor and employment if you go back to the home page, and to recruitment and hiring, and running that plain language search for gender discrimination links you to the same thing that we were looking at. If your prof gives you a case, a statute, a CFR section like this one, remember to look under KeyCite for Practical Law, because hey, there is that same stuff that we just saw. And by the way, quick review, notes of decisions within the CFR connects you to cases that interpret particular types of things. And that if you go into the section of the statutes, these notes of decisions are on two different sections. So you may need to click through both of those to see the annotation category for BFOQ. If you're in there, then again, you see how is a taxi driver different than an airline attendant, different than athletics, different than combat. We will tell you, and once you're there, use those West key numbers like this defenses in general thing to see all the authorities from all the jurisdictions. By the way, you save stuff to folders, and remember that research report, you'll pull it up later. Talk to you next week. I look forward to chatting with you in Toledo.